The starting lineup for the visiting Portland Trail Blazers. At small forward, Tumani Kamare. At shooting guard, Shaden Sharp. At the other guard position, Anthony Simons. At center, DeAndre Ayton. At the other forward position, Denny Avdia. The head coach of the visiting team is Chauncey Billups. It's time to introduce the starting five for your Orlando Magic. At shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 3, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. At center, 6'10", number 34, Wendell Carter Jr. At guard, 6'4", number 4, Jalen Suggs. At forward, 6'10", number 22, Bob Wagner. At forward, 6'10", number 5, Paolo Banchero.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Avdia is out there with 8. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then it's Shaden Sharp. And it's Kamare in its small forward. And for the Magic, underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell-Pope and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point guard. And we may have a track meet, Clark, here tonight. We were just talking about this. These two teams that love to get out and run.
You know, Kevin, I love these kind of games because really I think basketball is meant to be played at a fast pace. I really do. I mean, the fans enjoy it, but the players do too, and obviously us broadcasters like to see it up and down as well.
So the Portland Trail Blazers able to put the first points up on the board. Back to Suggs, and Suggs throws it down.
So clever is Suggs in the screen and roll. Love watching the way he executes these sets.
Avdia kicks to Simons. Back to Avdia. From past the arc, drills the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Suggs against Simon. Now, here's Suggs. Defense right on him. And it's Carter missing. And here's Portland. It's a three-point game. To the paint, it's stolen by Banchero. Pass to Suggs. Back to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Here's Banchero after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Banchero is screened for Wagner. And stolen by Simons. And now Portland on the break. Suggs against Sharp. Pass to Avdia. Jacks up a three. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Suggs passes to Banchero. Back to Suggs. And here's Banchero. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Kamare. He's defended by Wagner. Inside. Pass to Sharp. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And Portland making a change here. Grant's checked in. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Banchero, right side. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Put your hands together, fans. Here they are, the 407.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. It's tipped.
Helps to have a shooting guard who can block shots, a real bonus, and Caldwell Pope does a nice job at stiff-arming shooting.
He gets that one.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Throughout his career, Clark, Kentavious Caldwell Pope has proven himself to be a quality player.
He certainly has, and I love the way he plays. He's locked in all the time at both ends. Really not only understands his role, Kevin, but embraces it. He's out there to space the floor with his shooting and then provide a lot of energy and versatility on defense.
Now, here's Wagner. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Carter with a screen on Avdia. Here's Banchero. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Simons. No good with the layup.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Wagner against Grant. Some solid defense from Grant. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 1. 1:39 left here in the opening quarter. drives to the hoop, and he converts the layup.
And the commitment from Grant on the drive to the rim, I mean, he's absolutely ferocious, relentless in how he attacks the rim.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Jamal Mosley. Now, he highlighted the problems that come along with facing a center like DeAndre Ayton. Coach said DeAndre impacts the game on both ends of the floor. He can score inside, shoot the mid-range jumper, and defensively, he can protect the rim and switch out on the perimeter. Certainly a talented young center. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And Ayton gets double-teamed. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
There's the lob to Carter. And stolen by Ayton. And now Portland on the...
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
And then Carter with the dunk.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the bucket by Orlando. Simons against Suggs. Ayton a screen on Suggs. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Suggs looking around. Banchero, right side. It's deflected. It could go. The shot misses. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Trailblazers lead by 1. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Here's Black. Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Clingan is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Kamare in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Banchero. Stolen by Grant. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give them any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You've got to be in great condition, but the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic, and things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
So we can't get either to fall. Orlando trailing here. Banchero outside. To the inside. Clingan with the steal. And now Portland on the break. Anthony with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony.
Trailblazers ball.
On defense, the Magic. They trail by 1. Anderson looking it over. From outside, off the mark. Magic shooting well, 50% from the floor. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
And the first one drops. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024. Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Isaac. Both free throws, good from Banchero.
And the biggest reason Banchero went first overall, Paolo brings you playmaking ability at 6'10". He's got a very rare skill set for that size.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to talk to his guys.
All right, fans, it's dance cam time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Let's see those dance moves. Oh, sit down. Everybody get down.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Rupert's checked in.
Blazers substitution. Number 21, Rayan Rupert.
It's Williams, high post. Banchero's there. On the wing, Williams. He's covered by Banchero. 5 on the clock. Henderson inside the three-point line. It's hauled in by the Magic.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And that one's good. Suggs.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Now here's Henderson. Pass to Rupert. Thibault for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Anthony. Scoreless thus far. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Henderson against Suggs. Now here's Henderson. He's covered closely, and it's Klingon with the jam.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Suggs dishes to Carter. Bounce pass Anthony. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Caldwell Pope comes in for Anthony. And Portland making a change here. And Orlando has possession. It's a three-point game. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. To the middle. And then Carter with the dunk.
Just a real solid understanding of how to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive at positioning himself in these situations.
Now here's Simon. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Williams against Banchero. Wagner left side. Buries it down low. Wagner's got his second bucket.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Banchero, that's good.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Let's get up and make some noise. It's your 407.
Goga Bitadze is checked in for Banchero. .131 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Sharp. Ayton a screen on Suggs. That's a two from Simons. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. That combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Now here's Ayton.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without foul.
The Trailblazers have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far.
Taking two shots.
Shooting two.
And he knocks down the first one.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Aiden, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Bitadze. Suggs kicks to Wagner. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. That one goes. Count it. Simons has got the lead up to 7 now for the Trailblazers.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And that one's good. Suggs.
I think he's at his very best when he gets downhill. Suggs using that athleticism to get to the rack and his strength to finish through contact. I love that combination.
Here's Simons. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
And so it's Portland heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. He'll get you back to the action after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
And so here's Orlando. They trail by 7. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Wagner in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2. And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. Trailblazers leading by 6. Pass to Sharp. Suggs against Simon. Three-pointer. Here's Sharp. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Well, Orlando shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Out of hand on it. Out of bounds, magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Suggs against Simons. Suggs passes to Carter. Clock at 6. Carter with the screen. There's Wagner with the 3.
I'll tell you what, Aiden is a very good defender. Moves his feet well and has the length to alter shots.
And Clark, we're looking at Franz Wagner here. What makes him so effective?
Well, his size and mobility, a rare combination, and how good he is instinctively at the defensive end of the floor. I mean, he can get out and get in a stance and guard guards, and he also can bang inside with big physical guys, and he's very fluid in his motion. Great agility. Love watching that young fella play.
And Caro drops in the tray. And Caro's got 13.
And Boncaro is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Okay, fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Let me hear you get loud, Magic fans.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Now Simons. 9 points in the game so far. Down low. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
Van Carroll looking around. Here's Caldwell Pope. The rebound by Simons. Simons has got his 4th rebound in this one. Looking for Sharp, and he gets it there. Floats one up. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 7-point Portland lead.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
Back to Van Carroll. On the wing, 4 on the shot clock. Here's Suggs. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Caldwell Pope against Simon. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Now, here's Wagner. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Suggs. Van Carroll against Sharp. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Bancaro inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Here's Simons. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jalen Suggs. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer
And now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
And he makes the first. And Orlando making a change here. Black's checked in. Grant, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Henderson comes in for Sharp. And Simons drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Grant against Wagner. Inside. Now, here's Suggs. He's guarded closely. Makes it off the glass. Suggs has got 9.
Boy, that's just the toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
Grant outside. The 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's his first foul. Orlando making some changes. Goga Bitadze comes in for Wendell Carter. And it's Jonathan Isaac in for Banchero. Portland also making some changes. Klingon comes in for DeAndre Ayton. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Anferny Simons. Now here's Henderson. Portland no good that time either. Wagner on the wing. He's covered by Grant. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Wagner. Now here's Henderson. He's guarded closely. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome and outshoot. Excels at getting up and denying shots.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
Anthony's checked in for the Magic. .115 left in the third quarter of the game. And that one's good by Henderson.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
Here's Black. Henderson defending. Now here's Anthony. Still without a basket. The shot, no good. And here's Avdia. Henderson outside. Back to Avdia. Kicks it out to Grant. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Avdia against Anthony. That's tipped. And he recovers it. And he battles for the ball and gets the second change bucket. Anthony's got his first basket. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the third. Henderson outside. Pass to Grant. With 1 on the clock. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Trailblazers leading by 6. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Portland leading by 6. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, we've got Henderson. Williams is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Klingon, and it's Thybulle in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Henderson. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Clingan the screen for Grant. Count that one. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
The superb work ethic of Grant. My, what a nice, soft touch inside.
Anthony, the pass to Banchero. Off target with his 3. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. Grant finds Henderson. Grant sets a screen for Henderson. Pass to Clingan. That shot off. Well, Orlando shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Here's Isaac. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And, you know, right now for me, it's all about confidence as it relates to Isaac. I mean, this guy has the tools to be special. I think he just needs to be more consistent.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Isaac. Suggs, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. And Portland with a change here, too. Delano Banton's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And both free throws good for Isaac. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Henderson against Suggs. Lets it go from deep. And Scoot Henderson with the 3. Henderson's got the lead up to 9 now for Portland.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Robert Williams.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
The first one falls. And Clark Cole Anthony is some kind of scorer when he gets hot.
Yeah, he's really special when he gets it going. He can beat you by himself. That's how good he is. He's a little mercurial, up and down, volatile a bit. But I tell you what, I like what he gives you when he's playing at his best.
The Magic making a switch here. Bitadze's checked in. And Anthony drops them both.
You got to respect Cole Anthony's workmanlike approach to the game. He's out there to do his job and get results, and not focused on putting on a big show.
Now, here's Grant. Pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Clingan. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And the Trailblazers lead by 9. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Anthony taking his time here. Here's Bitadze to the paint. Here's Banchero. A shot, no good. Nice D from Williams. Portland leading by 9. Grant down low. Working on Black. Grant the pass to Banton. Kicks it out to Grant. Baseline try, and it's Suggs with the rebound. On the Magic with possession. Here's Banchero. Good work there as it goes. 17 points for Paolo Banchero.
And for a big man, Banchero has a rare mix of moves. I mean, this guy can cross up defenders. He blows by people. Terrific handle for a guy that big.
Now, here's Grant. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Black. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Cole Anthony. And Grant, no good on that one. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench sparkler, a starter, even a number one option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
Here they come, Magic fans. Your 407.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Kamar is checked in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Simons against Suggs. And the wide-open shot from Avdia hits the three-point bomb. Avdia's got the lead up to 9 now for the Trailblazers. Suggs passes to Banchero. Shoots the three. And it's Portland with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Simons. Here's Avdia. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
At the line for one.
That free throw, good from Avdia. Here are the Magic now. A 12-point game.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Banchero. That one doesn't go. Avdia with a defensive effort. Pass to Sharp. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here's Suggs. Caldwell Pope dishes to Carter. Here's Banchero. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A big-time scorer, Banchero, with a deep bag. That's a great pump fake to get the defender in the air.
Paulo Banchero taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. That one misses. Trailblazers leading by 12. Simons with the ball. Here's Avdia. Hits it from three-point range. Avdia's got 9 points in the quarter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Trailblazers.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shot.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Denny Avdia.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
Here's Simons. Jalen Suggs making his last shot. The offensive rebound. Tries again. Here's Ayton. They shoot again. Rebound by the Magic. Wagner kicks to Caldwell Pope. No good from outside. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Kamare. Ayton, and Ayton stays with it.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
And stolen by Ayton. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Denny Avdia.